Production.
Bitfarms. Let's take a look at this stock here. Right. So we have some bullish action coming in right near the mid-April, where we spike up in price from 117 to around 180. Right. So that's a nice little pop in price if you caught that trade. Nice. It's a little 53% move. But overall, what we're looking at here, right, is we're looking at a major supply zone. It's just going to take us a little bit more time to break this down before we get that move, right? So I do think things are looking up still. Just because we haven't broken out yet doesn't really mean it's all over. If you're paying attention to Bitcoin, it's still holding strongly in 2023. Right, so things can't just, you got to keep in mind, if you're paying attention to all these, any crypto stock, any cryptocurrency, I'm mainly talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin when I reference cryptocurrency. But if you're paying attention to those, we just pretty much finished a bear market, right? A pretty sharp one, right? So a lot of these crypto stocks, they went down like 95%. It's not 2020, right? So it's not like we're going to have a major correction and then just V-shape to the upside all the way back to new all-time highs. The market is going to try to play games with us and throw different scenarios at us, right? It'd be way too easy if that was the case where we just V-shaped. What we're going to look for is a period of consolidation that's going to frustrate the shit out of a lot of people. And that essentially comes in forms, right? When we look at the charts, it comes in like this, right? We start to get patterns, right? We have a nice bullish move to the upside, and then several weeks of consolidation, faking us out that we're breaking out, and then we come back and consolidate. This is just going to be a long patience game, right? I think personally, but then again, markets don't really care what I think. This is just me from my 5+ years experience of watching charts and investing in markets. I'm no pro, but this is what I see, where we have this major zone that we're just taking the time to weaken, right? Market sentiment right now, in my opinion, is overall people are probably still pretty nervous, right? I'm thinking about the average investor. The average investor right now, right, the average person doesn't want to invest in markets. It's too risky. So that kind of gives me the contrarian outlook to this is the time to find stocks you have conviction in, right? So my little niche that I'm focusing on right now is crypto related stocks, specifically miners, exchanges, and other platforms that are making crypto accessible to every other average person, right? Why I think those are kind of overlooked is due to how significantly they got hit throughout 2022 in that bear market, right? Tech stocks got pummeled. Most stocks got pummeled in 2022, especially crypto stocks. So that's why I'm following these, because they're, in my opinion, the most undervalued stocks. So what we need to pay attention to now is, if we have conviction in this market, the crypto space, the miners, BTC, Ethereum, you want to position yourself so that, how would I put it? This is how I think of it. When are the other investors, the average person, when are they going to start to want to invest? Well, they're going to want to invest when the stock starts pumping 200, 300%. So if your thoughts are, I think Bitfarms, Galaxy, WonderFi, Hut, Hive, Mara, all these crypto related stocks, if you think that they're going to get back to their mean, their average price, which is for Bitfarms would be 160 to 200% move, right? If you think it's going to get up to that range, now is when you want to gather a position and like start thinking about positional swing trading, right? So Swing trading is more like days, weeks, months. Positional trading is gathering as many shares as you can for several months, in my opinion, right? So that's what I'm focusing on, right? Bitfarms is shaping up to give us that opportunity, and a lot of these other crypto related stocks are doing the same, right? So here we have that large move. We've spent, what is it now, 100 to almost 150 days, right? If we continue in this range for much longer, it's going to be so evident. Then is when you're going to see big money start pumping in. You want to get in when it's pretty easy, and right now it's clear this is the zone we're battling. Once we weaken it enough, this will eventually be our support. So what we could be looking for is, here's our big push up. You can count it as a wave one, whatever you want to think about it as. This is our big push. We're taking the time to consolidate. We're going to get another big push in this range, maybe back test, and then get a move there to the upside, right? We got a long time to finish the year, but I do think that, before start thinking of markets on how to look at things from a contrarian point of view. You don't want to do what the average person is doing. The average person is sitting and doing nothing, too scared to invest. You want to think opposite and think for yourself. So that's the breakdown on Bitfarms. I do think that this video could apply to a lot of other crypto related stocks. I'm going to add this into my educational playlist because I do think there's a lot of gems just to harp and think about, like from a psychological perspective in the markets. So leave a like, comment, share this video if you can, if you found it valuable. There's going to be a lot more of these, the reason why I've kind of slowed down in posting continuous videos week after week after week on the same stocks is because I'm just repeating myself essentially. So I'm going to come in every once in a while, throw some gems at you guys. I feel like this video could give you a lot to just think about and chew on. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll be back shortly. Easy.